dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you.
Good morning, dear listeners out there. You're welcome to yet another interesting edition of Newspaper Review, coming to you live from Power 365 Online Radio. My name is Olamide Adeniji and I'll be your host for this morning. And I'm coming with our very good friend, Daily Independent. And my first story here says federal government lists oil sector achievements, targets $20 billion investment this year. Deposed Sanusi returns to the throne as Emir of Kano. That has been the biggest story for this week. And we don't know as things unfold. I guess we will know, we will see, and we will bring you the news here at Power 365 Online Radio. Sacked staff engaged in $600,000 ticket racketeering, Turkish Airlines. Alleged 19.4 billion naira fraud. Ex-aviation minister Sirika brother arraigned get 100 million naira bill each. I won't stop contesting for presidency as long as I'm LD. That's coming from Atiku. And someone said, and you won't stop failing as long as you are LD. Well, that's not coming from us. There's a saying, Tinubu should tell Nigerians true position of things, says Bode George. We are committed to efficiency in tax collection, not increasing burden of Nigerians. PDP reps accuse Damagun of plots to reinstate pro-Wike lawmakers in Rivers into party. House of Reps orders military to open Banex Plaza. I think it's getting too much. They should actually let go. If they have, just like Falana said, that the popular human rights activist, human rights lawyer, he said if the military has anything against Banex, they should sue them to court and not take laws into their own hands. Reps pass bill to revert to old national anthem. How many of you remember the old national anthem? You can check our Facebook page, our Twitter handle, and all our handles. it is on our handles. All right, so Tinubu orders review of governing councils of tertiary institutions after protest. I'll bring you these stories and more when I return.
In discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook.
You're welcome back. You're welcome back. Let's read this first story to you coming from page 1 of the Daily Independent newspaper. And it spills to page 7 of the same newspaper. It says the House of Representatives passed a bill on Thursday to reintroduce the old national anthem Nigeria We LD and replace the current one, Arise O Compatriots, under the sponsorship of the House Leader Honorable Julius Ibombere. The bill swiftly progressed through first and second reading. Okay, you may read more of that story. It's on page 1 of the Daily Independent and it spills to page 7 of the same newspaper. And do not forget, like I told you, you can check the old national anthem, Nigeria. Yes, you can check it. It's on our Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere. Just check it. All right, this next story is saying federal government lists oil sector achievement, targets $20 billion investment this year. Senator Aineken Lokpobere, the Minister of State for Petroleum Oil, on Thursday said the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration has restored, noting that it is targeting a minimum of $20 billion investment this year, having worked hard to create the enabling environment that has made Nigeria a huge draw for foreign investors. Lokpobere also threatened to withdraw licenses of oil wells that were not being exploited, saying Nigeria has thousands of idle oil wells that have remained unexploited. All right, you may pick more of that. Now let me take you to this very interesting one, which has been making trends, which has been trending since yesterday. The post-Sanusi returns to throne. Kano State Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf on Thursday formally reappointed the deposed 14th Emir of Kano, His Highness Mohammed Sanusi II, to his throne. Governor Kabir Yusuf, who spoke after signing into law the amended Kano Emirate Council Law Repeal Bill 2024, gave 48 hours for the existing Emir to vacate the palace. The historic assent came barely 2 hours that the Kano State House of Assembly abrogated establishment of 5 new emirates in the state that stripped 2 siblings of Bayero dynasty, Aminu Ado Bayero and Nasir Ado Bayero, and others of the stool. The new bill which was signed into law returned the 14th Fulani Emir of Kano, Malam Muhammad Sanusi II, as the new and only Emir of Kano, while those stripped of their crowns by the new law have been demoted to the position of district heads. All right. An interesting read there. You may pick a copy of the Daily Independent and read more. Senate sets up ad hoc committee on 11,886 abandoned federal mega projects. The Senate on Thursday set up an ad hoc committee to investigate the 11,886 abandoned mega projects in all sectors of the federal government across the country since independence. The committee is also saddled with the responsibility of recommending appropriate actions to be taken to reduce project abandonment in Nigeria and how most of the projects can be recovered. Pick a copy of the Daily Independent to read more on that. And then there's this very moody picture on the front page of the Daily Independent, which shows Bayo Sonyawo, elder brother of Gboyega Sonyawo, the late Deputy Chief of Staff to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Olufemi Obafemi Hamzat, Deputy Governor, Lagos State, second, and Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, wife of the Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Governor of Lagos State, Yewande Sonyawo, wife of the deceased, and the children during the funeral service of the late Gboyega Sonyawo at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, City of David Parish, Victoria Island, Lagos, on Thursday. He was buried on Thursday. Remember, we brought you the news that Babajide Sanwo-Olu's Deputy Chief of Staff died at the age of 55. May God repose his soul. Olaopa urges retired directors to mentor serving civil servants. The Chairman, Federal Civil Service Commission, Professor Tunji Olaopa, has urged retired directors to mentor civil servants who are still in office. Okay, they will. Ipman stakeholders seek reopening of Cocoa Jetty, Taros Depot. Naseni makes strategic investment in power stove to boost production carbon credit initiatives. Third Africa Air Force Forum celebrates innovation collaboration of Nigeria in Nigeria. Crackdown on illegal mining. Federal government deploys Marshall's technology to restore order. In a decisive move to tackle the scourge of illegal mining, the government has launched a three-pronged approach, deploying mining marshals, introducing advanced technologies, and embarking on a mass sensitization campaign. All right, I think that's one of the high points of this government. The government actually has been making moves to crack down on illegal miners. Benue, over 438 schools sanctioned for examination malpractice. That's huge. That's coming from the Director General, BECA. That's Benue State Education Quality Assurance Agency. And this is saying, this is saying INEC to publish candidates list amidst controversy as Ondo Guba election uncertainty looms. Edo 2024, don't impose your failed agenda on Edo people. ADC candidate wants APC. Okay, that's on the political side. I actually don't want to dabble into that. BNC bemoans alleged marginalization of host community by NAPTEP. All right, let me quickly take a break. When I return, I'll bring you more news.
This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged.
Okay, so this is the next story, which is saying certificate surgery court grants Ekiti Oba-elect bill. The Oba-elect of Araromi Ekiti in Ijere local government area of Ekiti State, Babalola Babatunde, who was arraigned for forgery at the Federal High Court sitting in Akure, Ondo State, has been granted bail. In an application filed by the counsel to the defendant before the court, Atta Paul, he prayed that his client should be released on self-recognition. Oh. Okay, so my next story is saying leadership scorecard, public lecture to honor General Abubakar. Federal government, IITA, World Bank to partner on innovative agricultural practices. The federal government, International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, and World Bank are pledged to form a formidable partnership on innovative agricultural practices to address food insecurity in Nigeria and the broader sub-Saharan African region. Read more of that story. It's also on the Nigerian Daily Independent. Wike urges National Assembly to strengthen law against vandalism in FCT. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Nyesom. Actually, many people have forgotten that Nyesom Wike is a lawyer. Okay, so he's bringing this to the fore now. Barrister Nyesom Wike has called on the National Assembly to review the current law against vandalism in the nation's capital. COVID-19 recovery program, Delta governor increases beneficiaries to 110,841. Pick a copy of the Daily Independent to read that. Journalists urged to hold government accountable. Journalists in the country have been urged to hold the government accountable for their actions as well as form positive attitudes in society by focusing on audit reporting. Rivers crisis, allegations of betrayal, intrigue surfaces as chieftain exposes leadership rift. Okay. Still in Rivers State, Ikenga Igochinyere, a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party and member of the House of Representatives, has alleged a plot by acting national chairman of the party, Umar Damagun, and Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, to facilitate the return of 27 Rivers State lawmakers who defected to the All Progressives Congress in December 2023. May God have mercy on them in that Rivers State. Afe Bawala commends outgoing Odua GMD. Founder Abua University Afe Bawala has commended the achievements of Mr. Adewale Raji as the Group Managing Director of Odua Investment Company Limited for 2 years of tenure ending May 31st, 2024. Tinubu approves 2-month free ride on Abuja Metro line. In a significant move to boost public transportation in the capital city, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved a 2-month free ride on the Abuja Rail Mass Transit, popularly known as Metro line. The announcement was made by Barrister Nyesom Wike, Minister of Federal Capital Territory, during the ministerial sectorial update in Abuja on Thursday. Congratulations to our people in Abuja. Take it. Okay, only Amaka Obi brought grassroots development to Ide. Well, I am not sure I want to read that. Okay, let me take you to this next one. I won't stop contesting for presidency as long as I am LD. Article. The 2023 presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, said he will continue to vie for the #1 office in the land as long as he is alive and healthy. Okay, best of luck. Tinubu should tell Nigerians true position of things, says Bode George. Assessing President Bola Tinubu's 1 year in office, the former Deputy National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Chief Bode George, has asked President Bola Tinubu to tell Nigerians the true position of things, stressing that the level of insecurity and hunger is huge and there is need for the #1 citizen to address the issues confronting the country. We are committed to efficiency in tax collection, not increasing burden of Nigerians. Shettima, Vice President Kashim Shettima, has said the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is focused on revamping the nation's tax system rather than causing Nigerians heavy burden. Read more on that. SAC staff engaged in $600,000 ticket racketeering. Turkish Airlines have accused its sacked 7 Nigerian staff members of engaging in various ticket racketeering to the tune of $600,000 in 2023, thereby causing it serious financial losses within the period. It is well. All right. Okay, so let me bring you this next ones, which saying alleged $19.4 billion fraud. Ex-minister Serika brother arraigned get 100 million naira bail each. A High Court of the Federal Capital Territory sitting in Garki on Thursday granted bail to in the sum of 100 million naira each and 2 shorties in like sum to a former Minister of Aviation, Adi Serika, and his brother Ahmed. Okay, so there are still stories here. House of Reps orders military to open Banex Plaza. Reps pass bill to revert to old National Assembly. Tinubu ordered review of governing councils of tertiary institutions after protest. Group 6 immediate release of woman detained by police in Oyo, says action on lawful dehumanizing. Agojeju Odo killings. Kogi Commissioner ex-sec Kosema distribute relief items to IDPs in Omala. Last man malls launching 24/7 call center. Okay, so there's so many stories. Federal government unveils policies to boost industrialization, tackle unemployment. Trade minister makes case for cement makers on gas concessions, while it supports equip smallholders, farmers with tools, resources to succeed. And this is also saying international tourism reached 97% of pre-pandemic levels. TMCA advocates the vision of labor in project management. Lagos Muslim community flags off scholarship scheme for doctorate students. Okay. So many stories on the Daily Independent. I'll advise you pick a copy of this newspaper, very interesting newspaper, and the stories are quite soft. Pick a copy of this story, of this newspaper, and scan through. And at this juncture, I'll be calling today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining me today. I know some of you have missed my voice. I'm back here. I'm back again. All right, so do have a blessed day. Up next is the Yoruba version of newspaper review, Lati Inuwe Iroyin. And don't forget to join Abdullah Salman at after that for Jimo Oloyin and other programs that we've lined up for your enjoyment this morning, this day. Thank you. God bless you. My name is Olamide Adeniji. Peace out.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your #1 online Southwest radio.